Oh no, I'm just a small, vulnerable girl out on the street, alone. I hope no one kidnaps me. Oh, oh, I don't think that was believable. Yeah, no, so vulnerable. Small girl, alone. Oh no. I mean, anyone could be vulnerable. I'm not vulnerable because I'm a girl. And men can be vulnerable out on the street. Anyone could be vulnerable out on the street. But right now, I'm vulnerable. A small girl. I hope no one gets me. Oh no. Yeah, that was believable. That was so believable. Who are you? Hi. Hi. Are you awake? Yeah, no. Yeah, you surprised me. My bad. Am I gonna get you out of that? No, you no. I used a trick arrow on you. I did, and it's a sticky one. It's really sticky. It's like really sticky. And like I have a thing about textures. Yeah, no, I'm not a sticky person. I don't like sticky. So maybe it hardens and then like maybe I can like, chip it off or whatever, but right now you're just kind of stuck. Oh, my bad. Did I kidnap you? Would we say kidnapped? I wouldn't call it kidnapped. I mean, if you really think about it, this is on you. It's not on me. No, it's not on me. You were supposed to kidnap me. So you brought this on yourself. You so did. I was waiting outside for like 10 minutes in a restricted area. You and your gang members or whatever were supposed to be here. And I was just out here. I was hollering. Did you not hear me hollering? So, you only have yourself to blame. You were supposed to kidnap me. So, I heard, through the grapevine, I heard that, like, bad guys kidnapped, the girl, and we go, oh no, you kidnapped us. And then you tell us all of your plans, all your evil plans. But I don't think I did it right. I mean, look at the situation I'm in. I didn't do it right. Is this my first time? Well, it is my first time. It's my first solo mission. This really didn't go how I planned. It's hard when you. I'm sorry. Do you have a moment to just listen to my woes? I mean, you're kind of stuck. You're really stuck. So like, anyway, okay. Let me live with you. So I have this mentor, right? The great Hawkeye. You know Hawkeye, right? Yeah, he has the bow and arrow. He's like, you don't know Hawkeye? But he's like the coolest Avenger. No, not Iron Man, not Captain America. Hawkeye. The coolest Avenger. I based my entire personality and life and goals against him. Okay, so you're not impressed, but you should be. You should be. Anyway, so he's been like training me or whatever. I know. It's more of a I pester him to train me, and he kind of just ends up doing it because I don't leave. Can you believe that? He's so silly. Anyway, when I asked him how I'm supposed to, like, get information from bad guys, he just ignored me. Yeah, he does that. It's all in good fun. It's so in good fun. But he just kind of ignored me. He's also partially deaf. Yeah, he's partially deaf. So sometimes when I ask him questions about like how to be a superhero, he says he doesn't have his hearing aids in. But here's the thing. I know that he does. He just pretends he doesn't. He very rarely doesn't have them in. So I was really unprepared for this interaction. I thought I could do it. Make a name for myself. Kate Bishop, next Hawkeye. So I asked my other friend. Yeah, I'm not boring you, am I? Okay, good. So I asked my other friend, Yelena. She's like super cool. Kind of mean, kind of scary, but super cool. I asked her, like, how do you get information from bad guys? And this is what she said. She said, let them. No, she's Russian. I'm gonna try to do a Russian accent. I think it really sells the character. You're not Russian, are you? Okay, good, because I didn't want to be offensive. Because it's not going to be a good accent, but it's done with love. A lot of love. I have a lot of respect for her. Like being an assassin. My God, Kate, shut up. Anyway, so this is what she said. She's good. She goes, Kate, let me tell you this. This is so bad. Forget the accent. I don't know why I thought I could do an accent. It's like I'm not really good at a lot of things. Like I'm good at, bow and arrow. I was gonna be like an Olympian. But I decided to go into crime fighting, which, my mother's still very unhappy with. Anyway, she tells me. I know, I get off track. I talk a lot when I'm nervous. Can you tell I'm nervous? Yeah, of course you can. I see you nodding your head. Of course you can. It's my first time. So, she tells me, Kate, this is what you do. You're a small girl. And I'm like, thanks. You think I'm small. So sweet. And then she goes, Kate, listen to me. Just be small and have them kidnap you. And then they'll tell you everything you need to know. And then you knock them out. And when I said, how do I knock them out? If I'm tied up, she just put her hand on my shoulder like this and went, good one. So that was really helpful. Anyway, so I got the first part of the plan, but I didn't execute that very well. So, can you just tell me everything I need to know about your little organization? Can you tell me where your headquarters are at? I know you have small bases around here, but I'm trying to find the head base, big base. So I can go wacha wacha with my trick arrows. Yeah. They're pretty nifty, the trick arrows. Some of them cause ice, and some of them have electricity and nets, and some of them like the sticky one. I didn't know that was the sticky one, by the way. I thought I'd left all of those at home. Because again, it's a texture issue. Some of them have foam. Oh, I wish it was the foam one. I bet you do too. Is it uncomfortable? Can you wiggle? No? It's fine. Don't struggle. This is awkward enough for the both of us. So, can you just tell me where the bases are? Can you tell me where the bases are? I know that's asking a lot for like a hench person. Where do you rank in the position of? I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Because I can tell by your tracksuit that like you're part of the tracksuits. So like, can you just like, can you tell me? Can you like tell me? No. Okay. I know. Okay. Can I borrow your clipboard? Yeah. Can I borrow it? I mean, are you gonna tell me no? You can't really move. What are you doing with the clipboard anyway? It's to look official, I bet. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, when I see someone with a clipboard, I go, oh no, official. Doctor. You're not a doctor. I don't know why I said that. But can I borrow it? I'm gonna take that as a shrug of agreement. Hold on, I'm gonna put this up so I don't accidentally hit you with a second trick arrow. I don't really know what happens when you put two of them together. You know, I'm really trying here, so I appreciate your cooperation, however willing or unwilling it turns out to be. Please make this easy for me, please. This is my first time. And again, you were supposed to kidnap me, not me kidnap you. This wasn't part of the... I'm gonna get your clip. I'll be right back. Okay. Thanks for the clipboard. It's appreciated. So, I could tell by the look in your eyes, you know, that you cannot tell me where the big base is located. But maybe, how about we do this? How about I draw a map and then point to places where I think it is on the map, and then you shake your head or nod your head, whatever, do something with your head, and then technically that means you wouldn't be telling me where the base is. I'm just like guessing, you know, and then like you get off scot-free. I have my information, and we can make it a game, right? You and I, we can make it a game, so you don't have to feel like you're betraying your friends. How's that sound? Okay. I can't tell what you're saying, but I'm gonna take that as a yes. Kate Bishop 1, henchman also 1, because we are in this together. Information. I got this. This is just doodles. Were you just doodling while I was trying to get your attention? What? You just like wait around a lot by yourself? Is this what you do to keep yourself entertained? This is just scribbles. No, I'm not saying you're not good at your job. I would never say that. No, you're super great. But like maybe next time pay more attention to your surroundings, because again, I was out here for like 10 minutes. You could have kidnapped me. I would have been like, oh no, and you'd be like, I got you, Kate Bishop. But you don't know my name, so maybe you'd be like, I got you, small girl with a bow. Would you think that was believable if you caught me and I was like running around with a bow? Would you think that was like... Yeah, no, because that's a weird thing to carry on. I know guns exist. I picked a bow and arrow. Do you want your scribble? Do you want to keep your scribbles? You don't really care? I'm being polite. I know I'm bad at interrogation. You don't gotta tell me that. I know this is my first time. Be more supportive. It's tense enough for the both of us. Gosh. I'm just gonna toss your script. I'd feel bad about that. I'm gonna place them next to you in case there's like a picture you didn't finish, okay? Okay, here you go. It's only polite. So I'm gonna draw a map of the surrounding areas. And you're just gonna tell me where your lair is. Whatever you might need. And there's that side street over here. That other one over here, the alleyway. This is the alleyway where we are. Okay, and then there's that building. So how long have you been with the tracksuits? If you don't mind me asking. Relatively new. What made you join? Oh, just circumstance. Something you felt like you should do in the area. I can understand that. I mean, look at me. I saw a middle-aged man outside my window as a kid, and I thought, that bow and arrow thing, that's pretty cool. I should do that. So I totally got it. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like peer pressure or anything. Because like, even if somebody is, look at me. I'm the one monologuing. Like, I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your life. I just want the best for you. Okay? I know we just met, but like, I feel like it should go without saying, right? Like, I bet you have so much potential. You could do better than the tracksuits. I mean, they wear tracksuits. And they're not even like athletic. So like, you can do better. Okay, I think I have everything down. So I'm just going to show you this. And you just tell me which one. Okay. Is it this one? Is it this building right here? I can't tell what you're doing with your head. I'm going to take that as a no. Okay, what about this one? Is it this one over here? Kind of like in the middle of the... Maybe. I can tell by your eyes. You said maybe. What about this one down here? Kind of near the alleyway that we're in? No. Call it a hunch. Call it a hunch. Okay. What about this one up here? No. What about this one over here? Kind of also in the middle. Maybe? Okay, you're giving me nothing here. You've been stone-faced the entire time. I've just been like trying to like feel you out, like when the cop is like, I know what you did. You can't hide the truth. Your partner already told me everything. That whole thing. And then you'd be like, oh no, how does she know? I saw it in a cop show. It's not it. You're really good at this. You're like really good, but I'm warning you. I'm gonna warn you right now. I have to warn you this. I have a last resort, and I don't want it to get that far. So between you and I, let's work together. We're a team in this. You, henchman, me, superhero in the making, probably a future Avenger. I don't want to brag, but we can do this together, okay? And again, win-win, win-win. Don't make me have to pull out the last resort. You're not gonna like it. I know I'm not gonna like it. I don't even know what it is yet, but let's just say you don't want it. Okay, well, we're gonna move on to the next stage. wage, okay? Because I'm not above some bargaining. So if any of these sweet, sweet deals appeals to you, it catches your vibe, we can talk about it. Negotiation is the name of the game that we'll make it fun. We'll make it fun, okay? Okay. Okay. You can do this, Kate. You can do this. Trying to psych myself up. You have a lot of doodles in this, by the way. So for bargain number 1, it's gonna be a pretty sweet deal. Okay. So I'm just gonna write it down, and then you can tell me how you feel about it. Okay? You got this. Okay. What do you think? Yes, that does say bowl of Kraft macaroni and cheese with the topping of your choosing. You know, I don't want to brag or anything, but I'm a pretty good chef when it comes to macaroni and cheese. I've been told on several occasions, make that one occasion that I'm good at macaroni and cheese. So that's a pretty sweet deal if you ask me. And again, topping of your choice. And I'm saying if you want any of the little little breadcrumbs, like the little toasty breadcrumbs that kind of like are flaky stuff. We can do that. Well, pesto's good in macaroni and cheese. We can do pesto. Sriracha, extra cheddar, Parmesan cheese. What else do people add to macaroni and cheese? Whatever else you want. Do you want hot dogs? I'm not really particular when it comes to the hot dogs mixed with the macaroni and cheese. I don't know if that's a thing. Is that a thing? It's not a thing where I'm from, but it could be a thing where you're from, and we can make that happen. So how's that sound? I can see that you're not enthused by that. What if bonus bowl of macaroni and cheese with a topping of your choice? And I'm gonna sweeten the pot. You're gonna be so amazed. The pot is gonna be so sweet. You're gonna be like, oh, I can't even drink this because it's so sweet. Is that something that people say? I don't know. I'm nervous. You're giving me nothing, and this doesn't go well. I'm not gonna be allowed to do this again by myself. I'm gonna have to bring my mentor along, and I'm a grown young lady, and I can't have him be right. He's gonna hold it over my head. He's gonna laugh. I don't want to be the laughing stock. I want to be cool, controlled, dependable, Hawkeye, Hawk Girl, Kate Bishop, Hawk. I'm workshopping names. If you have a suggestion, let me know. Because, there can't be 2 Hawkeyes, and there's still 1 Hawkeye, so I can't be 2 Hawkeyes, unless you think there can't be 2 Hawkeyes. I'm gonna write down the bonus. What do you think? Yeah, it says quality time with my dog. Who's great? That is so a bonus. I will have you know, my dog is awesome. You know, he's a street dog. I found him on the street. He's a street dog. And for a while, I could only get him to eat pizza, so he affectionately got the name Pizza Dog. That's not his name. That's not his name anymore. His name is Lucky. Because he's lucky he met me. And he's missing an eye, but that doesn't change the fact that he's the cutest dog that you'll ever see. Okay, he's full of such pizzazz and love and light, and he will make your day better while you eat the bowl of macaroni and cheese that I prepared for you. So, quality time with my dog. What do you mean you're not a dog person? Who's not a dog person? Why are you not a dog person? Like, you can be a dog person and a cat. You just have to be an animal person to like dogs. Dogs' only purpose is to love you. And you love them back. Okay? I know I didn't sell him well. He's a great dog. Don't hold the fact that he was a street dog against him. Okay? He's a good dog. You just not enthused by that bargain, okay? Keep it in mind, it's still on the table. The table's still here, and that it is placed on top of the table. But I'll put more things on the table for you, okay? What else do I have to offer? Mm-hmm. Try to say no to that. It says concert tickets for specifically the New York Orchestra. I have my family. My family has box seats, and I don't use them. No one's using them. Orchestras are. It's not my thing. It's not my vibe, but it could be your vibe, and you can have some tickets to go see the orchestra or Imagine Dragons, because I have those tickets. I don't know who thought I liked Imagine Dragons, but I don't. So those can also be on the table. So what do you think? No, you don't own the box seats like my family. The Bishops own the box seats, but you could have them for a night. So are you a classical music fan, or no, what about the Imagine Dragons? Not a fan either. Okay. Was that better or worse than the bowl of macaroni and cheese? I'm trying to gauge what you would like in the bargaining, because remember, I do have a like a last case scenario, and I don't want to go into it, and neither do you. So keep that in mind, okay? So that option was worse than the macaroni and cheese, okay? What else do I have to offer? You already said you don't like Hawkeye, because like I could get like a signed thing. It's not good. Okay. I know. This is gonna be good. Get a load of that. Pretty sweet, right? I know it doesn't say specifics, but I could score you a date with one of my friends. Maybe. It's a maybe. It's a possible date with one of my friends. They're not superheroes or anything. I know them from college. I got kicked out, but I know them from college. So that's an option. It's a maybe. It's a strong maybe. It's a strong. If I really talk you up and you don't wear the sweatsuit, like it's a strong maybe. I don't know like your like vibe, like what kind of people you like, but out of my 3 friends, and they're lovely. They're lovely. They're lovely friends. One of them has to be something, you know. So that's a strong maybe. Keep that in mind. Do you like Italian food? Maybe. So that's it's a good contender for bargaining, negotiation. No. Okay. I didn't want to have to do this. I didn't want to have to do this. Okay. We're in port now. Okay. I'm just gonna put the clipboard. I'm gonna put the clipboard down, okay? Here's the clip. Here's your clipboard. Your little doodle pad. I'm gonna put it next to your picture. There you go. Okay. Again, you only have yourself to blame for this, okay? This is my last resort. I didn't expect it to make it this far. Again, I thought this would play out very differently in my brain, you know, based on what other people have told me. So I'm just gonna reach into my pocket. It says only open in case of emergencies. This is an emergency. It's written by my friend Yelena. She said in case it doesn't go how you wanted to, open this. So I'm opening it. Okay. Let's see. It's directions for how I should get my information, you know, because she's done this loads of times. She's like super competent. Not to say I'm not competent. I'm new. You know, baby steps. Baby steps. Okay. What does it say? Oh, I don't think I should. No, I don't think I should read this out loud. It's really bad. It's really bad. Should I do it? No, I shouldn't. Okay, that's crazy. Don't do that. Do you really want to know what it says? I don't think I should. Okay, I'm just reading verbatim what it says. So don't think I'm a bad person. Okay, because like I'm a fun person. I'm a great person. You know, I use a bow and arrow. That's so fun. That's so quirky. So quirky. So I'm not a bad person. Okay, so I'm reading this verbatim. Okay, so as it is written, so I will say, read. Okay. It says, if they do not cooperate and will not give you the information, you should ask them to pick whether you take their eye, an eye of their choice. You get to pick the eye. It's so gross. It's gross. Or you bust. You can do this, Kate. You can do this. You bust both their kneecaps, so they never walk right again. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. Okay, I didn't write this. I didn't know it was going to be so graphic. But since you didn't give me the information, and I would hate to resort to this. So how about fessing up? No. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in my pocket. Well then, I got one last trick. Okay, so keep the note in mind. Okay, keep it in mind. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh, hold on. Okay, it's ringing. Hold on. Yelena, hi, it's Kate, hi. I know it's been a while. I had to resort to opening your note. I couldn't do it. It was too gross. No, girl, I'm not you. That's so gross. You're so funny. No, I don't think I could do that. But because I couldn't get the information. Do you think you can come by? Yeah. You're so sweet. I owe you macaroni and cheese. Oh, hold on. See, someone appreciates my macaroni and cheese. Okay. That could have been you. We could have been win-win, but you chose win-lose. Yeah, no, I'll text you the address. Yeah, I really appreciate your help. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm so looking forward to seeing you. But do I have to stay while you interrogate them? Good. I know I could probably learn a thing or two, but I don't think my stomach can take that. Okay, I'll hang up. I'm gonna text you. I'm so looking forward to seeing you. Okay, bye. Okay. So I'm gonna text her. Okay, you only have yourself to blame. Remember, be more observant in the future, because we could have avoided this. Okay. She'll be here in like 5 to 10. She likes me. And send.